Hey guys, welcome to Game 3 then of the official Euro 2012. I don't know why I keep calling it official. I don't know. I think official is a byword for Euro 2012 most of the time. It is the Euro 2012 simulator, and it is going to be Sweden-France, which of course is a real-life game that will be taking place in Group D. So we're actually somewhat real on this one. We're actually doing a proper simulation, I guess. This, of course, is not going to be taking place till the very, very end of the group stages. I don't think it's going to be the last game of Group D alongside England, Ukraine. Obviously, depending on how the fixtures look. Obviously, they haven't got the times for the later games yet, so obviously we'll have to see. So come back in about 10 days, and we'll see this one again. So looking at the French team real quick. Obviously, as I've mentioned in the past, I think this team has real potential to go all the way. Benzema, Martin, Ribery, Nasri, Kabay, Clichy, Sarko, Rami, Sanya, Loris, very, very, very good players. But looking at Sweden as well, you can't count them out. Sebastian Larsson, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course, who, as I've controversially said once or twice, he is unbelievably, in my opinion, overrated. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a good player. I just think he is extremely overrated. I think a lot of people, a lot of people in England, because every time he comes to England playing, it was for AC Milan or Barcelona or wherever he was, he never performs in England. And it was in the Champions League. And well, okay, yeah, I mean, I think he scored he scored once or twice. I remember he scored against Arsenal. I think it was like 2 seasons ago in the Emirates. But or was it in the San Siro? I can't remember. But honestly, he hasn't looked that impressive in my opinion when he comes to England. So I haven't seen that much of him. But honestly, I don't think he's all that great. But then again, he could prove me wrong in this tournament. So we'll see. Kim Kallström's another one, of course, a former FM beast. For those who played like the game, I don't know, like 6, 7 years ago, he was always one who would he'd just turn up every on the game, and he'd be like your first buy because he was just amazing. But anyway, let's get to it then. So this is the game that's going to be, I suppose, taking place right at the end of Group D. But obviously, on this tournament here in the Football Manager series, it's taking place in Game 3. What is the official Game 3 at the in real life? It is, of course, Holland versus, or is it Netherlands? Actually, how do you duck cheese with? Hope that's not a horrible word. How do you folks like to be called? Is it Holland or Netherlands? Because a lot of different names. So I'm just going to say Netherlands because that's how it's written down over here. So I'm going to do that. Netherlands versus Denmark. I've always looked at Holland as being, why they have. I don't know why they've never been able to win something in like my lifetime. I don't actually have they. I can't even remember the last 20 years or so. I can't remember. I can't really remember them winning anything. Oh, and Sebastian Larsson tripping Martin there. Actually, I'm going to level with you guys. I've just actually done this commentary, and I had to scrap it because Martin actually scored. Well, it doesn't matter now. France are 1-0 up, and that was how it was going to go. So, Karim Benzema. I did a commentary. I had to restart it because I actually thought Martin. I didn't read it properly, and I thought we were talking about Marco Marin. I couldn't read it, so I was like, "It's Marco Marin." I'm like, "He doesn't play for France." So it was Bakary Sagna on the volley actually, and then Benzema came straight to him. He's on the side, and he just put France 1 up. So as I say, if France can turn up in this game, or in this tournament even, who says they can't go all the way? Um, And yeah, so we're going to get on now to who I think will win in the Holland Denmark game. Now, I think the Holland will be too much for Denmark. I think they are arguably, and I say this very, very lightly, they are possibly Denmark, but potentially, with the exception of the hosts, the weakest team in the tournament. With obviously exception of Poland and Ukraine, although I don't count them because I say they are the hosts. They also. My phone's going, for goodness sake. I know you guys like a lot of the outtakes and stuff, so there's one for you straight away. That will actually be going in. My phone goes there. For those wondering, my ringtone is the salsa theme of the is the salsa version of the Portal theme. So, for those wondering, yeah. So let's get back to this game here. It is still France 1, Sweden 0, and Kallstrom scores, but is offside. Quite a few people actually. I'm surprised that they can't realise this. Have said, "How do you know it's offside?" Before before the offside flag goes up. It's because it doesn't flash goal for Sweden, or goal for whoever's scored. if it flashes, that's a goal straight. If it goes into the net and there's no flashing, there's been a foul or or an offside or whatever. So that's how I know. It's not rocket science, you know. So and I know it's. I'm surprised how many sort of like different things it takes to learn this game. But there you go. And as you can see, he is miles offside, absolutely miles. Cliché's off the bench there as well. I wonder if that may have actually been a blessing in disguise. No, I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, so I think Hollands will be too much for Denmark. Here's a chance for Ibrahimovic, saved by Hugo Lloris, one of the top goalkeepers in the tournament, of course. Um, I reckon, I don't know. If Denmark, I mean, Denmark could have a sprightly start and give themselves an opportunity, but I just feel the Dutch have just too much quality, and I'm sure a lot of you will feel that way as well. Those non-Denmark, those who are not Danish. I don't know if I've got any Danes following, then of course you are entitled to your opinion. Of course, feel to feel like if you are going to beat the Dutch, then of course feel free. But I just think Denmark are good. I mean, I say that I'm actually wearing a Liverpool shirt currently. I've got Daniel Agger on the back, so I know that sounds a bit like a twat there, but you know. So I do support them in that sense. But no, I think with the likes of Bentner, you know, I can't see that if they've gone. Then I think Nicholas Bentner has gone, hasn't he? So yeah, I can't see Denmark. Yeah, in that group, I think they will finish fourth. In my opinion, they've got too much. There's just too much going on there, especially with Germany, Portugal as well. So my prediction for that game, then, I'll say it again at the end, is I reckon it'll be 2-0, 2 or 3-0. I can't give a definite one because I don't. I need to see the squads. I need to see all the teams, even the starting 11s. But I just feel Holland are going to be too much for Denmark. I'll be making a prediction for the next game, which is going to be Germany-Portugal, and the next video, and that is 2-0. Speaking of the next video, I think that we're not going to scooch along, of course. No, we're not going to stop anything until the game is over. But I think looking at this here, Kareem, sorry, is putting France 2-0 up here. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing. Really should have done a lot better there. Should the goalkeeper, but what can you do? Euros, you only get one chance and one opportunity. I was waiting for the Team Talk thing to come up then. Oh, I'm not used to this. Incidentally, when I say I restarted the commentary, I have restarted. I didn't save it when England, with the England result, but never mind. Oh, Rami is going to be sent off here. I think he went in two-footed. If you saw, he's walking away. It is a red card for Adil Rami. So, maybe we're not over out yet. France are down to 10 men. Sebastian Lars, one of the best free kick takers, apparently. Well, I think Steve Bruce. Was it Steve Bruce who called him one of the best free kick or the best free kick taker in the world? I think that's a bit too much in my opinion. But as I say, yeah, I actually restarted it, but the score has remained the same. The only difference is Ashley Young's is not the scorer; it is Peter Crouch. So it's still 1-0. Doesn't make that much of a difference. So. Don't get on your high horses about it. It's just a different goal scorer. It's not going to make a big difference at the end of the day, is it? And yeah, so Sweden not really been able to take advantage of this at the moment. They are still 2-0 down. Probably should have a goal. Zlatan with a great chance, but he could not get past Lloris. And here goes Benzema again. He could be on for the first hat-trick of the tournament. Let's have a look. Nope, going to pull it back. Although Cabaye, who I doubt he will, but there's always that outside chance that that Newcastle team may get raised, of course, and Cabaye I think will be certainly near the top of that list. There's a chance for Sweden, and it is that man, it is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, I gave him a bit of stick at the start, but he's got his team back in it now. It's 2-1, and well, France, I said which one's going to turn up, and it looked for a while as if it was going to be the good France, the one that we saw in Euro 2000 and World Cup 98. But Sweden here now are back in this game. And they have every chance now going against this 10-man French team to actually go ahead and win. But of course you can never count France out, with the quality they've got. But it is Larson on a free kick. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! 30 yards from Sebastian Larson. And that is 2-2 here. Well, I told you. I just said, France is going to turn up, and it is that poor. Oh my God! It hit the bar. I think it hit the post, bar Loris. It came off Loris. Oh my god. So we've got 10, well, just over 10 minutes here. And if you include added time, it's going to go quickly because we find a late winner from someone. I don't think it is. The game's going on at a pace. 4 minutes of added time. Is it going to be anything more? Doesn't look. Oh, chance for France. Hey, it rhymes. And, oh, Jeremy Menez with a late chance, but nothing comes of it. And there's no late winner for Sweden, but I'm sure they will be very happy with a point here. Well, after being 2-0 up, France throw away a 2-0 lead to be pegged back to 2-2 against Sweden. I wonder if you go down your local bookies, put a quid on that or something, 2-2 France, giving away a 2-0 lead. I wonder if that'll happen. So if we look at Group D then, this is how it looks. Currently we have Germany and Spain yet to play. They will be playing next. Obviously they will be taking the place of Germany versus Portugal, so very similar. Obviously very similar outlook, so that could give us an idea obviously on how that will work out. So Sweden 2, France 2. So let's have a look at the fixtures. 2-2, and England, as you saw there, winning 1-0. That was yesterday, I think. So now that's the first game. Remember, that's game 3. I will be back very shortly with game 4. That is going to be Germany-Spain. They are taking the course to place of their fellow neighbours, Portugal, for the simulation of this series. So, thank you very much for watching, lads. I hope you enjoy. This was a great game. So we've had some fantastic games so far. Let's hope it continues with this mouth-watering tie of Germany-Spain. So thanks for watching, lads. Give the video a like. Let's see if we can get this near the top. Maybe even get it on the YouTube. Maybe we can get it somewhere, you know. Hopefully this series might be able to do something, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just living in a dream world. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, thanks for watching, lads. I will see you next time. See you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.